Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, coming at ya with another video. So I have a huge DVD haul video to make. I mentioned this on my channel before, but I want to get away from like streaming services and stuff like that. So like Netflix, Hulu Plus, or Disney Plus, or whatever, the Amazon Prime, whatever all the fucking streaming services are. I am sick of relying on them to get most of like my show content. So with that being said, I have been in my like free time buying like DVDs, Blu-rays on like full series, animes, movies, this whole thing, and I basically want to make a Netflix of just shit I own, where I just have a huge collection of DVDs, Blu-rays, things like that, and I have the shows that I want, and I like owning physical media. That is the important part, because like once you buy it on DVD, it's yours. I can watch it whenever I want to. I don't have to worry about it getting taken off streaming services, stuff like that. So I have been collecting, I've done a few DVD hauls before, but this is a huge one, and mainly because like I've been like slacking on like making these. So I have this huge, so for the past couple months, I have this huge stack of DVDs I got, and I kind of broke it down into different sections here. So this first section is DVDs I got from Walmart, and that is up to here. So the first ones I want to show off are the John Wick movies. I got the John Wick collection 1 through 4, and they also had the new Ballerina movie, which I just watched this last night. Very, very good. I liked it. John Wick was in it more than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was just going to make a little cameo, which he does kind of make a little cameo, but there is an action scene with John Wick in it, which is actually pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. And I love the John Wick movies. I'm a huge like action movie guy, so John Wick is probably one of the best action movies you can see. And the thing is I bought these two at Walmart. And I did have John Wick 1 through 3. I didn't have 4, but they had this nice Blu-ray collection that had John Wick 1 through 4. So I was just like, and it wasn't like that much. I forgot how much it was. It was like maybe like 30 or 40 bucks. And I was like, it's worth it. I love the John Wick movies. And the best part now is like, if I meet anyone who hasn't watched John Wick, I have extra DVDs that I can like just like, oh, here, just take it, watch John Wick. It's an awesome movie. So that one's good. I guess I'll leave them here. Hopefully they don't stack up so you see them on the camera. That one was good. And then I got these two movies the other day. I got Transformers 1 right here. I heard this movie's fantastic. I haven't watched it yet. But I heard this one was actually like really, really good. Not a huge Transformers fan. I've seen like a couple of the cartoon shows and things like that. I'm not a huge big Transformers guy, but again, I love 3D animated movies, and I heard this one was excellent, so I picked that one up. I also got this one for my niece. We'll watch it on Halloween. It's called Scary Girl. Don't know what it is. It looks kind of cute. It's 90 minutes long, and maybe it'll be good. I don't know, it's like a weird movie. It looks like a low-budget, like, 3D animated movie, so I don't know what to expect from this one. Hopefully it's good. It actually kind of reminds me of another kind of, like, indie 3D animated movie called, The Boy with, like, the TikTok Heart. I think that's what it's called. I actually absolutely love that movie, and this one kind of gives off the same feel as that one. So, hopefully it's good. Again, don't know much about it. Might be a sleeper hit. Now, the last DVD collection I got from Walmart was Spider-Man 8 movie collection. Now, I have most of the Spider-Man movies. I have all the Tobey Maguire ones. I have all the Andrew Garfield ones. And I had Far From Home. So the only two movies I didn't have were Homecoming and No Way Home. And this movie kind of encapsulates all of them. So it's good. I like having it in like one solid package. And it's just nice. And one thing that's like really nice about this package is if you know the storyline to No Way Home. I won't give spoilers, but it's nice having all of the previous movies in one collection before you watch No Way Home. It's just really good, and I like the collection. I like the box. I kind of the only thing I wish they kind of divided this up into like 3 sections, and then put like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man on one, Andrew's, and then like Tom Holland's. But they just use like the nanotech suit from like No Way Home, so it's like So that's that. That's all the ones I got from Walmart. The rest of this pile I got from Amazon. And I don't know what Amazon was doing, but they were having insane sales on DVDs at one point. So I just decided to buy a whole bunch. So the first one I want to get to is I got Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, the complete series. I really liked this show growing up. I didn't watch, I don't think I watched every episode, but I did watch it. I did like it. And another big reason why I want to do this whole, buying DVDs and collection stuff is, I want to have these shows for, my kids when they start growing up, because I'm not going to let my kids have, screens or, tablets or, Netflix and shit like that. So it's going to be if you want to watch a cartoon, go get a DVD and go put it on my PS4, and you can go watch cartoons off DVDs. You are not getting any fucking skibbity toilet Netflix bullshit. So yeah, Foster's Home is a good cartoon show that I liked. Now the rest of this whole section is going to be DVDs, or the DVDs and Blu-rays, but movies, not full-on shows like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. So the first one I got here was Digimon the Movies. This is the new release of the Digimon movie. And if you don't know, the first Digimon movie that came out that you probably saw in the early 2000s was 3 movies spliced together into one giant big movie. And this DVD collection takes all 3 of the movies and then just dubs them over. So we got movie 1, Digimon Adventures, movie 2, Our War Games, and movie 3, Hurricane Touchdown, all in one package for the first time fully dubbed. Super awesome. I'm a huge Digimon fan. This was a must-get. There's that. And now these next 2, I'll put this one down for a second. These next 2 I'm really happy I got. I got King Arthur, The Legend of the Sword from 2017, and I got Robin Hood from 2018. I love these 2 movies. These 2 movies were sleeper hits. Well, they weren't even hits. They were just kind of hidden gems. I think they came out in theaters. I think they did alright, but not enough to spawn sequels or other things like that. But one funny thing though is these movies came out, this one came out first and this one came out a year later, and I was sure that they were going to do a crossover with these 2 movies because they have very similar settings, kind of a similar tone, and I thought and this was back when everyone wanted to make a cinematic universe, and it's just I thought they were going to go for a King Arthur, Robin Hood, kind of stories like that cinematic universe, which I would have been so up for. I fucking love this shit. And especially King Arthur. I love magic swords, and Excalibur is the magic sword. I love The Legend of King Arthur. So, again, I'm glad I got it on DVD, because I feel one day this movie is going to be super forgotten, and probably hard to get, but it was super cheap. So that was nice. Last standalone movie I got was Trigun Badland Rumble. I just recently watched Trigun Stampede on Netflix or whatever it was on. Really liked it. I've never watched Trigun before, so the first thing I've ever seen was Stampede, and it was super good. So it made me want to go back and see the old Trigun. So I got the movie, and that leads in nicely to this next section, which is complete anime seasons. And starting off, I also got the full series of Trigun on DVD. This is all... They say how many episodes? I think it's 26. I think they do say it somewhere. Yeah, 26 episodes, all on 4 DVDs. So I'm going to be watching through and getting all of Trigun done. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see this one. Again, Trigun Stampede was genuinely really good. So I'm excited to see like the source material, the original run. So that's super cool. These next two I got, I don't really know what these were, but these two these two complete sets were dirt cheap. When I say dirt, they were like $7 or $8. So when I was buying a bunch of DVDs, I saw these and I was like, why the fuck not? Just throw them in the cart. It's under $20 for both of them. Why not? This first one I got was called Burst Angel. I think I've seen this before. I haven't like watched it, but I think I've seen like this image of like these two characters before. Probably back when I was watching Anime on Demand, it must have been on there. Because this does look strangely familiar to me, but I don't really know anything about it. So I'm excited to watch this one. And then this one might actually just be porn. It's called Seven Mortal Sins. I've never seen anything about this anime, but again, it was $7, so I was like, why not? I'm buying a bunch of anime DVDs, throw it on there. But I have no idea what this is, but it definitely looks like super fan servicey and like lewd. So I got it anyway, and apparently it says it's an essential, so it's essential that you have this one, or they wouldn't have put that on the box. Okay, next series I got was Full Metal Panic, which is this series. Now, I'm familiar with this series, but not the actual main one. Back in the day, I used to have a few DVDs of Full Metal Panic Famofu, which is like a sequel side series that's like more comedic based than this. But I've never seen like the actual like series that series was based off of. So I got Full Metal Panic, the actual like anime here. It's one of those old ones, like those early like 2000s, 2010s time. And that's actually like, I like a lot of animes from that time period. So I'm excited to watch this one. Again, don't know much, but excited to see it. Next one I got, this actually might be my favorite anime of all time. I got season 1 of FLCL, or Fooly Cooly. This show is so fucking good. It's like, I can't explain it because, like on the back of the box, it says no one knows what it means. But if you've ever seen this show, you'll know it's like, it's unexplainable. But the animation and style that this show has is so fucking good. I remember watching this late at night on Toonami, and it was just so captivating. And it's just so good. Like, again, I can't put it into words. You just have to watch it. It's only 6 episodes long, but season 1 of FLCL is so good. They did make a sequel, which I actually have it on my wish list on Amazon, where it's Progressive and Alternative, which is season 2 and 3. I don't know how well those are. I didn't hear much about them, but I can tell you for sure season 1 of FLCL is so fucking good. So I'm so happy I have that on DVD. The next one I got was, oh, this is a classic, and even says classic on here. Visions of Escaflowne. This is like an old one. This is even probably like before my time. This is probably like 80s anime. Or at least very early 90s. But I've always seen this one. I've heard about it. And the reason why like I'm interested in this series is because I absolutely love like Royal Knight mechs, which is very specific, but this is like the Royal Knight mech anime. And this is like the one that like started that idea. So I've really been interested to see it just for that. It looks cool. On that, again, I've never seen it, but again, it's one of those like classic animes, even though it does say classic on it, that I've always wanted to see but never got around to. But now I have it on Blu-ray. I'll definitely go check it out. Okay, now we're getting to the bottom of the list here, and I'll probably get this one done before that one. So I also got Ikki Tousen, the complete series on DVD. I've actually seen this on Anime on Demand. Back in the day, there was like when you had like cable, there was a cable service where my parents got it for me that was called Anime on Demand, and Ikki Tozen was one of the shows that they had on there, and I ended up watching it, and I actually really liked it. It's basically like this, it's pretty like, what's the word, ecchi? It's pretty like fan servicey, like the girls get their like clothes punched off all the time, but it's a pretty decent like school fighting anime, and I really liked it. I even also have the PSP game of this where it was like a 2D beat 'em up game that I really like. So I've always liked this series. I like the main girl. She has like basically like a demon inside of her, kind of. It's more of like a super strong like evil spirit inside of her. So she does have like a demon mode. And again, like growing up watching shows like Naruto, giving your characters like a demon state is always super cool, and I always love it. So I'm happy I got the full series of Ikki Tozen on the thing. It is one of those like save super amazing value editions, which I hate, mainly because they have this fucking gross green label on the side that just ruins the cover, and it's on the binding, and then it's also on the fucking back. This is the grossest fucking thing in the world. But I guess it's like the trade-off, because these are super cheap. If you get one of the save value DVDs, this was under like 20 bucks. So I guess it's a trade-off for them being super cheap. And now the last two series that I got Ruby Ice Queendom. I don't know if this was the next season of Ruby, because I've seen this going around before. Now, I'm a big fan of Ruby, and I'm all caught up. I've watched all however many volumes. I've seen pretty much all there is to see about Ruby. I've seen like the Justice League crossover. I actually have those on DVD. So I'm a big fan of Ruby, and I thought this was just kind of going to be a standalone movie, but apparently it's a full 12-episode season. So I don't know if this is the next season of Ruby. I'm actually really interested to watch this. But yeah, I don't know that much about it. So, yeah, I'm excited to watch this one. Big fan of Ruby. And the last one I got was Catcher Sin. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. Catcher Sin, the complete series. I remember watching this on Toonami back in the day, and it's kind of like weirdly like bleak and like it honestly know what this makes me feel or reminds me of? It reminds me of Mega Man Zero. If you remember those games on the Game Boy Advance, it's kind of like that. And even like the main character looks like he's out of Mega Man Zero too, because he gets like a Mega Man helmet with like a big like V on it and like a mask thing, which actually you can kind of see that on the back. So again, it feels very like Mega Man Zero-esque. I remember seeing a few episodes on it. I don't think I got the full series, or ever seen the full series, because it was back on Toonami. So I think I missed a few episodes, but I remember like thinking it was kind of cool. So I saw this on Amazon, and apparently this one's also an essential, so I have to have it. It's an essential. It's on the box. So I have to have it. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say on this. That was my haul. And I'll probably do another one probably sooner. This actually took me a few months to collect this many DVDs. And I've been meaning to make a haul, so I've been keeping them on my floor over there. Because I was like, okay, I'll do the DVD haul. I just have not gone around to it. So I had like a super big DVD haul to do this time. But other than that, guys, I'm Shin0525. Let me know if any of these DVDs I pulled out were worth watching. Which one should I watch first? I'll probably watch the Ruby one first. Get those 12 episodes out of the way. But other than that, guys, I'm Shin0525. Thank you so much for watching me ramble about the DVDs I bought. And I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.